done a chit chat get ready with me video in quite some time on here, but because today is one of my off days, and you guys know on my off days I like to edit videos or film content. I have already pre-filmed some stuff, so I really don't have that much work to do. I just have to edit some stuff now. So I'm kind of getting back to, you know, trying to be consistent on here, and I feel like I have to be consistent on here now, like really consistent, because this is my second full-time job. So if you haven't seen me in a while, some of you guys already know I actually am back in nursing. I've been back in nursing now for 3 months. I'm actually on orientation still, so my orientation is 3 months, which I appreciate that my job does that, because they really want to make sure you do what you got to do, because you're dealing with people's lives right now, like, and I'm not trying to mess up my license or end someone's life. So I'm happy that this job gives you a good amount of training time. So I got 3 months training. I'm gonna be working by myself soon. So I'm off of training November 2nd. So I'm super excited about that and nervous at the same time. Even though I am a seasoned nurse, I'm doing a specialty, and it's just kind of like, it makes me nervous just because you really have people's lives in your hand, like for real. So I'm excited about this. I worked yesterday. I was in the ICU yesterday. I had 2 patients, which was really pretty good. It was a pretty easygoing day. I went in at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I got out around 6 something, like a little after 6, which is perfectly fine. Scheduling is a little bit different for me, so I'm just trying to adjust to it. Again, I've been a lifestyle influencer for a full-time self-employed lifestyle. I didn't even bring this over here. A full-time lifestyle influencer for over, like self-employed for like over 8 years now, 7 or 8 years. So it's kind of like different stepping back into something that I haven't done in a while, but I'm actually very happy that I'm here. And I'm gonna explain to you guys why I'm happy that I'm here, and why I feel like most of the times you want things to last forever, you want things to work out, but like sometimes it just, you need to do like a little bit of a shimmy shake pivot. And I'm happy that I pivoted at this time, because since the start of 2025, it has been absolutely like weird. We all knew last year when we voted, because I didn't vote for that man, when some of y'all voted for that man, that we're gonna enter in 2025 like with just like a very, very tough time. And when I tell you guys it's tough, it's weird here, it's tough here. Every single thing has like tripled in price. Groceries are so fucking expensive. Like, in order for us to buy groceries, it takes us about $300, and that would have lasted us maybe like 4 weeks, but you would have to go back and like keep going to the grocery store buying like fresh stuff, like vegetables and stuff like that. It is so expensive, even for 2 people, me and my honey. Like, why are we spending that much money on groceries a month? Like, it just does not fucking make sense. Then you have all this stuff going on with the lockdown, the shutdown and stuff like that, the government lockdown. Like, it has been a very, very trying year so far, in my opinion. I don't know if anyone else has experienced that too. You guys already know in the beginning of the year I talked about how, and I've been saying this for months, that I need to go and get me like a real like guaranteed job. I started to see like a little bit of change as far as sponsorships going, and I don't think I talked to you guys in depth about that, but we can talk about it here. For the first couple months of this year, I noticed that a lot of the companies were like cutting their budgets. And when I mean cut their budgets, I was making a certain amount of money a month, and I started noticing that the money was starting to dwindle, or starting to get like a little bit lower than I would like personally. And again, I'm not gonna sit here and act like, you know, I don't like certain things. Like, I like a lot of nice things. Yes, I do. I like to travel a lot and stuff like that, even though it is a tax write-off. But for me, even though it's a tax write-off, for right now, right here, I feel like you need tangible money. Now, for me, a lot of these companies were starting to short me on some of my, like on offers. Like, they would hit me up with a different type of offer, and I'm like, damn, y'all really cutting these budgets down. And when I mean cutting budgets down, I'm talking about $1,000 cutoffs, like $1,000 differences, $1,500 differences. And for me, again, like I said to you guys, I like to live a certain way. And when I started noticing a lot of the companies were saying, oh, we don't really have that much of a budget anymore. You guys know I'm a hair influencer. So y'all already know I talked about being a hair influencer, how being a hair influencer is such a oversaturated market now. Simply because, you know, TikTok is on. A lot of people are doing like the little 30-second videos. And you know, YouTube used to be one of those platforms where you could watch a full tutorial. Now people go on, like, you know, even on shorts on here, it's like a 30-second video, and I feel like people's attention spans have just diminished over the years. Like, I like to watch a video on YouTube and watch people talk about stuff, explain things. I don't know what happened to us, but like, we really don't have that attention span. I mean, maybe it's COVID or something like that, because people would prefer watching a 30-second video, not really knowing anything. You literally could lie. A lot of people just lie in that little 30-second video just to get that 30-second content out. And we've gone out here buying stuff or being influenced by it. And it's just so different for me coming from a generation or starting off on YouTube over 15 years ago and it just being a different platform. But again, I'm not gonna be a complainer. I'm the type of person that's just gonna have to go with the time. So that's exactly what I did. So, I love it on here. I do like being on here, but things are just completely different. And again, because of the oversaturation of influencing, hair videos and stuff like that, budgets are being cut. And obviously, you know, I'm not sure what anybody else gets paid on doing hair videos and stuff like that, but I can tell you guys right now, I make a good stack on it. Like even like 2 to 3 hair videos back when it was popping would be well over 10K for me. So imagine like now you're getting your budgets cut off like that because it's oversaturated. Everybody wants to do TikTok videos and stuff like that, and they prefer paying for a shorter 30-second video and instead of paying for a fully dedicated video. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm not about to come on here where I have to use lights, camera, action, for real. Not just using my iPhone 15 or 16 or 17. I'm literally on here with the whole digital camera, lights and everything like that. It's a full fucking production. So for me, I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to accept those types of low offers or cuts, because for me, it's like, I'm already putting in the effort trying to get like the lighting right, trying to get the camera together, all that kind of stuff, and you're trying to budget me low. I don't care about a free wig, and I told you guys that from Jump Street. I don't care about a free wig. Free wig don't mean shit to me. I could just go out and buy the wig. So it just became kind of like one of those irritating things where it's kind of like, okay, y'all want me to do this and that, and then a lot of the companies now, they're trying to add stuff or trying to get free stuff. Filming a reel and filming a YouTube video is two different things. I would have to set up my phone and my camera at the same time to do that type of content. So it's like almost like 3 tripods, all this type of stuff. So if you want like that extra type of stuff, a lot of the companies will try to sneak in, oh, 1 IG reel, 1 dedicated YouTube video, 3 HD photos for a little bit of ass money. And you know what? Maybe I'm just being greedy, or maybe I'm just, but no, fuck that. I've been on here for long enough that a dedicated video for me is going to cost you some money. I don't care what anybody says, because I've been doing this for years, okay? Like, not even trying to toot my own horn for a lot of people. If I didn't do those videos years ago, 15 years ago, whatever it was, would these companies even be popping? Let's be fucking for real. I'm just gonna put that out there. If a lot of us didn't come on here and start doing hair videos and promoting these hair companies, would they have even gotten this far? All right? Not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm just saying it. Like, I'm literally we just talking right now. We just talking, right? So I kind of feel like for me, it just becomes more of like like I said, when you first start off, when you're doing YouTube and stuff like that, you do it for fun. And when I first started off, I did this for fun. I had no idea that it was going to be like a lucrative business. It was for fun. But you can't just pay somebody and then try to take the pay away. So obviously now I'm sounding like, oh, I'm doing it all for the money, but I'm getting paid for it. So me getting less of what I was getting paid before is irritating as fuck. So it's just offsetting for me. You know what I mean? And I know like you guys are like, oh girl, stop complaining. Yeah, I can't complain, because guess what? I got a full-time job now. So I'm doing both of these together. So complaining, yes, because now my job does match the difference that I'm losing. So, you know, a bitch will be back up like the way she was. But again, I didn't want to have to do that because I liked it. But again, I do like being an influencer, and I do like being a nurse at the same time. And it's nice to actually try something else and pivot, because maybe I needed to be back here in nursing. I feel like I needed to be here. Like every day I go to, well, every 3 days that I go to work, I feel like this sense of like pride or like happiness. Like I got a whole fucking degree while I was a full-time lifestyle influencer, and I haven't used that degree in years. So it's kind of like I'm actually getting to use what I worked so hard for. So it's very rewarding at the same time. Like I'm not gonna lie to y'all, every time I go, I feel good when I go to work. I feel like, oh my God, like I feel like I'm living a different life. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like being an influencer for the last couple of years, a full-time influencer, being actually a pretty popular one, you kind of see yourself in like a different light. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. It's not that I didn't see the real world, but I was always at home working, never really went outside that much, only when I had to go shopping or something like that, when I catch some of you guys outside. That's the only time somebody would actually see me. Most of the time, I'm literally in the house, editing, working, and doing stuff like that. So now when I'm going outside on my 312s, I feel like I'm starting to feel like a regular person again. Like, just, you know, like, not saying that I wasn't a regular person anymore. Nobody at my job knows what I do. Nobody, I don't discuss that with anybody. I just go in, you know. Have you guys ever seen that little reel or that meme of the people at my job don't even know like I'm a baddie in real life? You know, I'll be going to work looking cute, period. But they don't even know like what I do on the side, like what I've been doing. I kind of feel like some people at my job kind of like picked up a sense just based off of like my hair changing a lot. And yes, my hair is slay when I go to work. You got me fed that. The same way y'all see me come on here, I won't wear makeup. It'll be like a nice clean look, Dom. But my hair is laid to the gods, and that's like number one. I get stopped by so many people at my job, like, oh my God, like your hair is so nice. Like, what is that? Like, what company? So that, okay, I guess I still have influence as a nurse, because I'm, you know, a lot of people are stopping me and asking me questions at the hospital and stuff like that, trying to figure out like, oh my God, like it looks so real. So I guess in a sense, you know, it's still influencing, but just in a different way. But I don't know, I just feel very grateful for the opportunity to have this job now. And again, I don't want to sit here and make it seem like, oh, it's all about money and stuff like that, which obviously is, you know, money is a big component, especially now when things are very, very unpredictable. And again, I said this before when maybe last year, like just being an influencer is not enough. I don't care what anybody says. It's just not enough unless you build a substantial business with influencing, like you have like your own brand, or you have like, or you just have like a big like company or something like that. Because after a while, like sponsorships will dry up. And if you're not on YouTube, actually on the platform, making tens and 20 and thousands of dollars from views, like how is this going to be a sustainable career? Like I'm now, after all these years, I'm saying that because I'm seeing the change and stuff. So I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm happy I got this job. I'm happy that I'm doing something along with still being influenced, because of course, like I said to you guys, I had no plans of leaving this because I love this. Like the sponsorships, you know, when you get them, they're great. And I'm starting to get sponsorships from other brands and stuff like that, which is really good. So I'm still here, but I'm just not in the capacity that was before. I started to feel like too that it's not, sometimes it's just not worth it here anymore. And I feel like I'm not the only one that thinks that. A lot of other people think it too. It's just not consistent enough for me and my lifestyle and the things that I need. So that was another reason too. Like I can't be waiting. If I'm supposed to get paid, I can't be waiting for the next month because you ran out of money. Like that's just fucking unprofessional as fuck. And in the field that I work in, I do fucking hair videos. So you got companies dishing out thousands and thousands of dollars to every single influencer out here. Like including, like I said, several platforms. TikTok is full of hair videos, 30-second clip hair videos. So these companies are paying these girls $250, $100, $50, whatever it is to do hair videos on TikTok. Now if they're doing that and then they're paying me my couple of thousand, it's really, you know, cutting their budget down a little bit. And again, these people want anything that they can get promotion for. And I understand that that's a part of the business. And these companies aren't entitled to pay me anything. Like, you know, if they need me to do a hair video, I'll do the hair video, but they're not entitled to pay me. And I understand that. So that's why I don't really get mad about it. But I kind of feel like it's just not, it's starting not to be worth it anymore. Like you have to wait for payments because people have run out of the budget for the month. Like how do you run out of the budget for the month and still expect me to put the video up? And I'm not gonna lie, I've been very lenient with some people lately. Like they'll hit me up and say, oh, once I send them the video, oh, I'm sorry, we ran out the budget. Is there any way that you could post a video and then we'll pay you next month? Immediately, if you send me a video, if you send me an email like that, I'm going to private the video so you don't have access to it, and we will wait till the next month for you that video to premiere up. Because when I tell you I be putting in the work and then that happens to me, that shit pisses me off. And I've let a couple of companies, like 2 or 3 companies, slide with that one just because I've been working with them for years. But it's just kind of very annoying with that because it's like you want grade A content, but you want to use your money to pay other people just to get promotion on, not because they do a good job. No shade, no tea. Not because they do a good job, but because you're just so hot and heavy and so crazy that you need to get the promotion out that you've exhausted your budget for the month. And then now you looking at me, the OG, I say, and be like, oh, she could just, you know, she could wait on for us for next month. I'm letting y'all know right now, that shit ain't happening. So y'all better figure out another plan or find somebody else that's stupid enough to do it, because it's not gonna be me anymore. Like, to me, I don't feel like it's worth it. Like, I just don't. Like, and another thing that I started to realize is when it comes to taxes and stuff like that, that shit is becoming a nightmare. And let me explain to you guys how I've come to that conclusion this year. So when I filed taxes this year, I made a little bit less than I made last year, or a couple of years. I'm not gonna lie, this year has been close to what I was making during COVID. During COVID time, I did pretty well. Like, I did pretty well this time too, but you could see the change during COVID, because who's buying wigs? Who's going shopping? So there was promotion, but there wasn't a lot of money from the companies to give out to us, because nobody's really shopping, everyone's home. That makes sense, right? But now, like today, now, it's crazy because budgets are being cut, right? But the cost of living is going up. So a lot of my expenses this year last year were just like, they didn't stay the same, they went up higher. And the amount of money that I was making was not matching, if y'all kind of get what I'm saying. So I had, like, I'm telling y'all, some of the subscriptions that I have, like, I have PicMonkey, Canva, I have Epidemic Sounds, like stuff like that. Shit went from being like $12 to $20. Stuff went from being $15 to $20, and I feel like $20 is these motherfucking companies' mark off point. Like, oh, we're gonna hit them with this $20. And when I tell you they change it so quickly, when I tell you change, rapido, $15 to $20 like this. And let me tell you, that $5 difference, it's a huge difference, okay? Don't think that $5 don't add up. That $5 adds the fuck up. And again, I know you guys are like, oh well, it's a tax write-off. For the ones out here that have been self-employed for a while, can y'all just chime in and explain to these people that when you need the money right now, it being taxable later does not fucking matter, especially when the economy is tripling as you go up, it's tripling, it don't fucking matter. So once I started seeing that becoming, I feel like I'm just going off at a tangent, but y'all follow along when I'm talking. I think I'm just flapping my gums, but let's just talk it through. So when I started realizing that the money it's not matching, I said, oh no, I need another source of revenue. So you guys know that I have like portfolios for stocks and stuff like that. That kind of jumps and dips. I think around the beginning of this year, it was like it dipped down significantly, but I'm back up now. Those are types of, I feel like stocks and bonds and stuff like that, stuff that you just have to put your money into and just let it rock out by itself. Y'all know how I contribute to my 401k every single year. I put as much money as I can in that. I put it in my stocks and stuff like that. So I have a pretty good portfolio. So there's certain things that, I have, but I felt like I still needed a backup. Your stocks and stuff like that, that's not money you should be dipping into. You know what I'm saying? That's money that you're saving for like a future, or if you have like a big purchase, because you invested the money, it's yours, then you could take it out if you really need it. But like your 401k and stuff like that, that's not stuff that you should actually be dipping your hand into. You should just let that kind of stuff grow. So I don't bother with that money, and I'm very thankful. Like I said, this career on here has been very good to me. I set up my own 401k by myself for the last couple of years, and I've been contributing the money I made here, and I've been tripling, doubling, building up this type of 401k because I'm self-employed, and you need that when you're self-employed. Who's gonna pay you? So I'm matching myself times 10, and I'm trying to make sure that I kind of give myself money back, or a 401k, so that I have a future plan. And that's something that nobody talks about when you're an influencer. You need like a raw savings account, like where you get like 1% interest. That's nothing. Getting a 401k is your best bet, because you're getting interest, you're getting a positive return back from it. So I know some like, oh, you need like a savings account over those types of years, but it got me like $2.35. It doesn't help. You need either a high yield savings account, or you need to put the money into a Roth IRA or an SEP, whatever it is, because therefore you'll get some benefits from it. It's just the money's just not going and staying that price. Like, I've literally increased mines by thousands of dollars. So that's what I'm telling you guys. Like, there's certain things that nobody talks about when you're an influencer, and I'm happy that I picked up on the wave like years ago, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be like okay with where I'm at right now. And again, I'm so thankful for this platform, because there's a lot of things that I got from this platform, even being an influencer for the last few years. Again, I built up a really nice portfolio for myself. I got my degree with the money that I made on YouTube. I also ended up getting my surgery, got my body done. I took care of a lot of things that I wanted to take care of. Even my dad's tombstone, I was able to go ahead and get my dad a brand new tombstone for his grave, made sure I did certain things for my family, set my mom up with things, help my mom pay her bills and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like none of this was worth it, because it definitely put me in a better position. So even now, like having to, you know, go and pick up 312s and go back into the nursing world, I still feel good about everything that I've accomplished on this platform when I had the opportunity. Today I was talking to my accountant, and she was saying, she was like, you had a run, honey. And I was like, yeah, I know, right? Because even she noticed, she was like, yeah, it looks like, you know, you dipped down a little bit this year. She was like, but you know, I have a feeling. And when she said this guy, you know how you get a message from somebody and it just clicks in your head, you like, you got this. She says to me, she goes, I'm pretty sure you'll be fine. She was like, you'll pick it right back up soon. And just her saying that gave me like a little spark. I was like, maybe she knows something that I need to open my eyes and see. Because again, my life is changing. My channel's gonna change a little bit. Things are happening in my life that's gonna be different. So I feel like maybe that's the sign that I needed. Because, you know, hair videos are cool, but if hair videos ain't gonna be my bread and butter anymore, they might be like a little bit of a salt and pepper on me, you know, a little sprinkle of salt and pepper around here. But I feel like there's different avenues that I can switch over to on my channel. So I'm happy to explore that side of my channel. And that just gave me confirmation when she said that today. She was like, oh, it might be slow now, but I know you're gonna get right back in the game. And I appreciate that she said that too, because that shit just like, not that I needed that message, because bitch, I got it, period. You feel me? So I really appreciated that she gave that message, because maybe right now I'm just kind of feeling like this just because I feel like I'm entering a new chapter, a new like era in my life again. Like I'm back out in the work field. It feels good to wake up in the morning, pack my lunch, you know, go to work, be productive, be you know, part of the people now and stuff like that. So it's different, but I like it. And I also still love this. I love traveling. I love doing the travel vlogs for you guys. I like to, you know, do certain things, go to events. Like my life has not stopped as far as that. I'm still traveling, honey. When you work 3 days, and then the rest of the days that I have off, I'm doing YouTube. So it's the 2 full-time jobs. And then I can go, like I literally, this week I work Friday, Saturday, I'm off on Sunday. Then I go back for 3 days in a row, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'm off for 5 days. You know I can go somewhere in 5 days, honey? I can take myself on a nice little trip in 5 days. I can go to JA again for 5 days. I can go to any Caribbean islands next week if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So the flexibility of this job is perfect. It works with my lifestyle and the other career I have, which is here with you guys. So it's just working out really nice. I fuck with it, you know? And again, the money is actually good money as well too. But one thing I wanna point out there, since we talking about taxes and stuff like that, y'all, why didn't anybody prepare me? I have not worked in years. When I tell you guys that they take so much taxes out of checks, even though I purposely took an extra $100 off for federal, and I also, my job matches the 401k about like 6, I did 7. I'm about to change that shit to 10%. So I did about 7%. Y'all, what my check last week or the week before, they took $2,009 out of my check. Again, I'm telling you, it's a good job. I get paid pretty good money. Like RN, like working as RN, even working as an LPN, but I realized that working as an RN, if you want to clean out a 10K, you can't clean out 10K in a month. I'm telling you that right now. Again, not to put my business out there, because you know the ghouls and goblins or the witches and warlocks like to watch, because you know, but y'all already know me, it's a Capricorn thing. I told y'all I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna get it. So the check that I had last week, they took $2,009 out of the check. Again, I live in Connecticut. The tax here isn't that crazy. I think it's like about 6.7% or something like that. If I was still living in New York, the taxes would have been like 8%, and I would be paying city tax and state tax. Now, I know a lot of people be like, oh, RNs in New York make so much money, but y'all gotta think about taxes in New York. When you work in New York, you pay city tax and you pay state tax. That's why the hourly pay for a registered nurse in New York is a little bit higher. I believe they make like $60, $70. They're about $60, $65. I got a job offer in the city, and they paid me about like $60, $62, which I was like, oh, okay, but again, I'm not trying to pay, at that point, if I take that job for like the $65, I would have to pay Connecticut tax, New York tax, and New York state tax. It don't be worth it at the end. So unless I have somebody's address that I can use in the city, girl, I would have took that job and commuted to work, period, cut the train. But again, y'all, why didn't anybody tell me that when you go back, the more money you make, the more taxes they take out, which is the fucking shocker. I ain't gonna, my mouth, I was like, excuse the fuck out of me. $2,009, y'all. I almost threw up when I saw that, because you know I went to go look at the pay stub, because I get direct deposit. I just wanted to see, you know. But luckily for me, I was able to actually hold on to some of these checks that I'm getting, because again, hair is kind of still lucrative for me. It's not like the lucrative like it was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, even last year I did pretty good, but it's not as, it wasn't as, or the year before, it's not as lucrative as it was in the previous years, but it's still actually pretty good to me. So I'm able to use the money that I'm making as a nurse to like catch up on any things I need to pay, or like things I need to fix. Like if I have to get like another warranty on my car, so I'm gonna just, you know, use that money to purchase a new warranty, you know, get some new rims or something, like, you know, things that I want to do. You know, this is things that Dom wants to do with her fucking money, right? So it's nice to have, again, a stable income. And I feel like that's all I really wanted as far as me going back to work, just having like a stable income where I'm not worried like, is somebody gonna pay me today? Is somebody gonna give me my money today? Like, or do I have to fucking email these people telling these people they need to run me up my check and stuff like that? Girl, I'm not trying to do that. Like, I'm not trying to do that. Like, and I know you guys are like, well, don't you have contracts? These motherfuckers don't care about no contract. If their finance department they ain't got the money today, they just don't got the fucking money today. And they can tell you all the stories they want in the world, they just don't got it today. So you have to understand that too. So that's one thing, you know. But again, for the ones that have been influencers, the ones that do hair videos, the ones that do content, sponsor content, tap in, because this is a real conversation to have, right? And again, I'm okay with being transparent about this, because it don't matter. Like, I got, you know, I'm doing a lot of other things now, so it's okay to have these conversations. And, you know, I could have had these conversations with you guys before, but, you know, sometimes you got to keep your mouth shut just in case people are trying to, you know, wish bad upon you or whatever. So, yeah. So, again, the tax thing is shocking. When I tell you guys shocking, that tax shit was, I was like, excuse the fuck out of me. And even if you work overtime, honey, that overtime pay, you know, like the overtime pay is basically part of the taxes. So even if, okay, I'll give you guys a good example. If I do a 12-hour shift and it's a 12-hour shift overtime, I make about $900 for that shift. Like about $900, or somewhere from, I think is it $900? I gotta use my calculator to show y'all. Cause I calculate the shit the fuck out, cause I need to know how much money I'm making, baby. So if I do a 10-hour shift overtime, yeah, so 12-hour shift overtime. Why am I doing that? 12-hour shift overtime would give me $900. So it's pretty good money. So if I did 2 overtime shifts, I would get $1,800 on top of my 80 hours. So my 80 hours already is putting me in a good spot. Like without taxes, I'd make a pretty good amount. So 2 overtimes, like if I wanted to pick up 2 shifts and make it 4 and 4 a week, the overtime would be $1,800. And then whatever they said, actually, like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I just feel like taxes, I haven't been in the game that long. I text my sisters and I'm like, Terrell, what the fuck? Why you ain't tell me these motherfuckers gonna take all this money out? And again, I understand I took extra money out for my 401k. I also have health insurance now, which thank God I get health insurance, so that's almost $700 I was paying ain't happening no more. So I'm happy that I got past that $700 hurdle, because that shit was crazy. Y'all, what? Like, I couldn't believe that. Like, I don't know how y'all doing this shit. And I was doing it for years. I can't. And now they're talking about, for people who are self-employed or whatever, or if you have to go ahead and get new insurance, what's basically going down with I want to say this, but hopefully I'm right, because if I'm not right, y'all could just let me know down below. Don't come at me, but I try to listen to as many things as I can to get like the current events. So what I've heard is that the shutdown or the lockdown, the government lockdown, is happening because the Republicans want us to pay higher insurance rates or whatever, and the Democrats voted, they don't want to vote for it because it's gonna hurt us. Like, I think for someone by themselves, insurance is like almost like $800, and for a family, it's in the thousands for a family. Excuse me? Like, what? I'm almost starting to think that they want to kill off the population. Like, they just want to kill the population off, because like, why are they doing this to us? Like, I'm not understanding why they're doing this to us. Like, why are they trying to ruin our lives here? So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like the job for me was necessary as far as me, you know, wanting to do more things with my money, letting my money stretch out a little bit. Like, everything is so fucking expensive now, and you gotta worry about stuff like insurance rates going up. And again, once I saw that my insurance was that high, and I was paying $400 before, which I still feel like $400 is a bit much money, but now y'all talking about some good old $800, y'all got me fucked up. Like, y'all literally got me fucked. And it's like, I don't know if you guys noticed, everything is going up gradually, y'all. Like when I tell y'all it's going up, things are so expensive now. When was a bag of Halloween candy $30, $35? Have y'all gone into Walmart or have y'all gone into Walgreens and seen that bag of candy is $30? When? Like, what? For Halloween candy? That shit is unheard of. When I saw that, I almost threw up. Like, the kids ain't getting shit from me this year. Like, what? And you know, it also makes me sad. Like, am I gonna be able to give my kids these experiences with this type of like crisis we're in? Like, everything is so fucking expensive. And just to think about this man talking about someone, he gonna lower the prices. Yo, I didn't vote for this motherfucker, but whoever voted for him, look at what the fuck y'all did. Like, why are we in this situation? But again, nobody wanted to vote for a black woman, so that's why we're in this situation, which really fucking sucks. So now everyone has to suffer for the mistakes of this man and the mistakes of idiots, stupid people. They're trying to also cut like the special education. What? Y'all, and I don't like to talk politics on here because, you know, people get like really crazy and stuff like that, but like, why did y'all do this shit? Like, why? Like, why are we going through this? I just wanted a simple life. Like, I wanted to just simply buy a house, you know, have a family, do regular stuff. Like, and you know the frustrating thing about this, about what's going on, is I've worked so fucking hard to get here. That's the part that fucking pisses me off. I have worked my tail off to get in this position that I'm in today. And y'all trying to make shit so impossible for me to move on to the next level. And that's the part that's irritating. And that's the part that makes me want to hustle even harder, because I know people are talking about like, oh, it's really hard to buy a house right now. I'm getting my fucking house. You got me fucked up. Okay? Like, that's one thing that you motherfuckers is not about to stop. I'm getting my fucking house. Like, people talking about, oh, the economy is bad, the interest rate. Baby, I got 2 jobs. I'm gonna be alright. Like, I'm gonna figure this fucking shit out. You know what I mean? Like, this is like, basically they're taking all the opportunities that we should have had. I'm telling you, the millennials got fucked. We got fucked. Any millennials watching, we got the shit end of the stick. We are the only generation that followed the fucking rules. We're the only generation that followed the fucking stupid ass playbook or rules that y'all gave. Oh, do this. Do that. You'll get this if you do it. You'll get that if you do it. What do we get? Nothing. When I tell you guys every day I go on TikTok, and when I go on TikTok, I go to TikTok for educational purposes. I don't really go to TikTok for tea, to like shop for outfits on TikTok. I'm way over that at this point. Like, I'm over that shit. Like, as soon as I get like a little ad on TikTok about showing me like an outfit to buy, I skip right past it. I don't really care about that. Let's talk about real shit that matters. Let's stop the propaganda. Let's stop the little outfit. Oh, buy this outfit. Yeah, we all gonna look alike soon. We all gonna be wearing the same outfit soon, okay? I just skip past that stuff because that content just not, like, I don't relate to that shit no more. Like, I'm over that shit. It's just, to me, right? When I'm on TikTok, I go for videos about current events, things that I don't watch the news. The news is not playing in my house. So I like to go on TikTok for like factual current events and stuff like that, things that are happening in the government, things that I need to know, because how else are we gonna stay informed? They lie about everything now. They lie about everything. So you gotta find your people on TikTok that give the real stuff, the real information, so that you kind of stay woke or stay up to date with certain things. So I don't know, y'all. I feel like we're just in a really awkward position, and the only reason why we're in this position is because people decide to vote for somebody that only had his interest. He has no interest in, and let me tell you, it'd be like the poor bitches too. It'd be like the poor bitches voting for him, which I don't even understand. You poor, you not even, this motherfucker won't even let you sit at the table that he's sitting on. You sitting here worshiping the ground that he walks on. He won't even pass you a napkin to clean the mayo off the side of your mouth, you fucking idiot. Like, some people are just so stupid and embarrassing. Like, I posted something up on Instagram the other day. Yeah, I'm not gonna post it on here because y'all eat me up. But not even eat me up. The people, everybody loved that post. Like, some of y'all are just so fucking stupid. Y'all want to be down with the wrong crew so bad. Y'all will sacrifice, literally, some of y'all sacrificing y'all lives to be around that orange man. It's weird as hell to me. It's some worship and stuff. Like, it's some weird stuff going on. But again, I'm gonna let y'all have it. I just need to make it out of this 4 years and I'll be good. That's how I look at it. I just need to make it out of this 4 years alive. I just need to make it out of this 4 years alive. I need to make it out of this 4 years with the things I still want, because I'm still gonna go after the things I want, because that's just me. Like, I'm not about to sit around here and be like, oh, like, the economy's so bad and I don't have anywhere to go. Bitch, I got options, honey. And I told you guys that over and over again. I got options and I'm using my options. I'm gonna use what I got. I'll never forget this. I had a teacher in, I don't know if I told you guys this story. I had a teacher in middle school, no, high school, and I remember we had, like, I think I mentioned this, I'm not sure. I had like a little, it was like the Shakespeare soliloquy. You had to go up and like recite something. And me, back then I used to play so fucking much in high school. And I remember my teacher, she knew that I didn't know it. She stopped me, made me come up to the desk, and she was like to me, oh, you a smart girl. She didn't say it like that, she's white. She was like, oh, you're a smart girl. I just want to make sure that you know that you can use that brain instead of using your looks. Well, listen up, Miss Catuli. I not only use my brains, I also use my beauty as well too to get where I'm at. And that's okay sometimes. That's okay sometimes, because let me tell you something. If I gotta do what I gotta do, I'm gonna do it. Okay? Like, I'll procrastinate here and there, but I already know like what I can do. I know what I can get. Y'all know what I mean when I say that? And not on no Capricorn cocky shit, like just like straight fact shit. Like, I've had facts to prove it type shit, like I can do it type shit. If I need to get it done, best believe I'm getting it done. Okay? Like, I may procrastinate here and there on certain things, but like when it comes down to it, I need to get it done, I'm gonna get it done. And I stick by that. And like I said, I'll never forget when she said that, because I feel like I fell into this career because, yeah, I use my beauty and my talent to, you know, pivot myself up on this platform to be an influencer, stuff like that. But I also always remembered her saying, don't use your looks for everything. Also use that brain. And again, that's what I did. I used that brain and I went to school. I became a nurse. I said, fuck it, I'm having a backup plan, so. I don't know, this video is just me talking, catching up with y'all. I think I ranted a lot and talked about a lot of mess. I don't know if this video come off to you guys a certain way, but I feel like we haven't caught up and I haven't done one of these in a while. And I just wanted to chit chat with y'all, hang it up with y'all, chat it up with y'all. But yeah, life is lifing, y'all. Like, I'm really just trying to enjoy what I can. Again, I feel like once I get off this training and I get like my scheduling correctly and I start feeling confident by myself and stuff like that, because again, I haven't worked as a nurse in like 8 years, so for me it's kind of like riding a bike again and stuff like that. But once you know something, I feel like it's like a old habit. Like, if you've done it before, not old habit, a habit. If you've practiced before, it's like riding a bike. It comes right back to you. Like, it's not like I'm starting to get it. Like, I went on vacation. Obviously, I wasn't there last week because last week I was away for a conference for my job for 4 days. It's kind of like a training conference or whatever. So with other people from other parts of the state. So I went to that. And then this week when I went to work yesterday, my preceptor was like, she was trying to like help me with certain things. She was like, oh, I'm just helping you because you haven't been here in a couple of days, right? But then she realized that I quickly that I didn't need her help. She just walked to the side and let me handle all this stuff. So I really appreciate that. But again, like I said, it's like riding a bike. You never forget it. You literally never forget it. Like, you always remember how to do it. You just gotta, you know, get your head in the game and refreshing your head. So, yeah, so things been going good. I'm happy. I'm really happy about getting this job because I thought it was gonna take me a while to get a job. I literally I did the resume one night. The next day I started setting the resume out. I got a call within like 2 or 3 days. So again, I'm seasoned. I'm a seasoned nurse. I wasn't afraid of it. The pay that they gave me is pretty good. So I was like, okay, you know, coming from being an LPN a couple years back, the pay is like a good jump. it's a good jump. So I kind of, you know, so I already knew I was walking into, and I'm happy about that. I'm happy where I'm at now as far as my job. Again, I think I just like scatter this. This is the ADHD that I have. I'll jump from subject to subject to subject. Y'all got the message in this video, right? Y'all heard what I was talking about. Y'all got the whole message, so. Yeah. And this video clip is literally 40 minutes long. I have not cut this camera once. So this editing is gonna be absolutely bonkers because I'm gonna have to split it while I'm editing it. So it's gonna be even fun. So I'm probably gonna edit this tonight so that you guys can get it tomorrow. And then I'm gonna edit my Mexico vlog. I went to Mexico in September and it's fucking October. And then I went to Barbados like a couple weeks ago, so like 2 weeks ago. So I'm kind of behind, but it's better to have like videos to watch so you guys catch up on me. And I also have another like standard vlog coming up this next week, so you guys will get like a weekly vlog. But again, I'm doing my best to be consistent here. I'm trying to be still here, still there. Y'all gotta let me know what type of content you guys want. Do you guys want me to do like, I see people doing like short form content on like what I eat at work for my 12-hour shift. I thought that would be kind of cool because I do pack my lunches. So I thought that would be like a cute little reel or whatever, shorts to do like, you know, like something like that. If you guys are interested in that, y'all let a girl know, okay? Because I think that would be kind of something fun to do. Am I gonna film at work? Hell to the no, because I see a lot of people getting fired for filming at work, and I'm not gonna be one of those people because it's already hard as fuck to get a job right now, and I'm trying to keep my job, and that's on period. Again, my scheduling is perfect. I do 3s in a row, or I do 2 and then I do 1, and then I have days off. I can travel. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Like I could do whatever the fuck I want. And again, because I do have YouTube as a second job, I don't have to pick up an extra shift. I don't have to do overtime because the overtime money is no YouTube money. You feel me? So it's not necessary for me. But if I ever feel the need or I'm ever greedy, because you guys know I like to be greedy, I sure enough will pick up that shit because I already told y'all, overtime for me is about a $900 check. So I don't give a fuck. I'll do one overtime again. So again, benefits. The benefits of this job is great. So I'm very, very, very happy about that. I'm just happy that I got back in when I did. I feel like if I would have waited any later, and it'd have been problematic for me because like, how am I gonna get back into this field? That would have been my first thought. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yeah, guys. Yeah. So obviously this is like the finished look. This is the first time I ever did my brows on camera while I'm talking. That's how you know it took me a while. So basically I realized now it takes me about 35 to 40 minutes to do a makeup tutorial. I make it so simple now. Obviously I had like a little touch up. I do a little under eye mascara or whatever, but this is kind of more forgiving. I think I'm gonna go to the movies like this. This looks like a comfortable look. I have some sweatpants on. I got a bodysuit on, put my little jean jacket on, and put some nice comfy slippers on. And I think this is gonna be the look for tonight for the movie date that we have. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna leave the information for this hair, but let me show y'all the hair so y'all can see what I'm talking about, because y'all gotta see it to believe it. It's so pretty. Like, look at her. Oh God, she's so pretty. And this is a water wave texture. She's glueless as well too. I can lift her up and put her right back down, period. So she's glueless as well too. And yeah, so, and it is a closure wig, so you obviously have some hair on the side right here, but it gets covered. The baby hairs already came done up to this wig, so I don't have to do any of that stuff. All I have to do is just make sure that they lay down. So this is what she's giving, cutesy demure, but I do think I like it with the band on. It just gives more of like a relaxed, athletic-y look or whatever, something cute and simple. So I think we're just gonna do that. But yeah, y'all, so that's kind of like a little update. If you guys want me to do like a Q&A video, because I have not done one of those in years, and the days that I have like free days, especially if I have to film like content, like hair videos and stuff like that, I like to do my makeup ahead of time. And what I like to do is like to film the Chit Chat Get Ready With Me video, or like a story time video before I do any of my other content, so that my makeup is set up. So let me know if you guys like this, if you guys want me to do more of these. But if you guys want a Q&A, I would recommend that you guys go ahead and leave your comments or your questions down below. Ask me some questions that you guys want to know, things. I feel like this update was pretty, you know, like, not an update, just me chatting with y'all. I don't know why it says an update video, and I literally, well, I did tell you guys how work is going, so I guess it is an update. But y'all know what the fuck I mean, so hope you guys enjoy this one, y'all, and I'ma head out.